Hey, how's it going? Long time no talk. I want to know two things. One is something important about sync, so hang out for that. The second thing is, how's your summer going? Right? How you doing? Why am I asking you that? Because the most important thing to me about inspiration, creation, and being able to sort of discover the muse is being able to see things from different angles. It's being able to, some people call it like recharging our batteries, recovering or whatever, or it gets labeled a vacation, we're going on holiday. Those are all things that indicate rest, from your work. And sure, we all feel like we need a rest sometimes. I totally get that. But the most valuable part to me of changing into vacation mode or whatever that thing is getting a different vantage point, experiencing life in a different way. I think that every single project that we undertake, right? And let's use the big one. The big one's life, the big project of life. When we undertake that, we need to have a composite view of it. If you're always in one lane and you have one myopic view of something, you never can understand the world or life in the way that it should be understood. That's simply just my opinion, of course. But the bottom line is I feel like we are at a huge advantage with anything that we do, which includes, of course, songwriting, producing, and all that stuff. When we can see things from different angles, we can hear different people's opinions. We can see how the world operates in different, from different vistas and different channels of being able to view things, again, from different angles. And I am interested in what you're doing this summer because I am hoping that you've taken some time off, or you're going to. We're only halfway through. You still have time. But that you're taking time off, which is really switching the channel, and you're going to go do something where you can see life from a different point of view. A quick window into what I've been doing, why I haven't been talking to you in a little bit this summer. This was what I was up to. So whatever that break is for you, I hope that you're going to do the same thing or you've already done it. And I would love to find out about it. So leave me a comment below. Let me know, what you've been up to or going to be up to this summer and how you feel about this sort of like changing your perspective, essentially, and what you're doing specifically for songwriting. Okay, now, number two, the second big thing I want to talk to you about is I talk about pretty much the same thing every July, every year, is that it's Christmas in LA, or at least in the sync world. What that means is that music supervisors are looking for Christmas music right now. So from now until probably November, there's always some last minute things they need in November, but they're going to be looking for Christmas music starting now. And a few of them that I know get a little grumpy about it because they don't want to be thinking about Christmas right now, but it's just the way, that industry works. So you should be writing and getting Christmas music ready now. So I have 3 tips in how to write and produce a great Christmas song. So the first thing is you'll want to stand out from the noise. And one of the ways to do that is to approach your song, especially in the writing stage, as not a Christmas song. I know, a little counterintuitive, a little bit weird, but the idea here is to start with something that is going to be great unto itself. It's not going to be something that looks like or is the same color as everything else that's out there, right? We don't want to camouflage our song because we stuck some Christmas bells in it and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, it just sounds like another Christmas song. You'll want to start at trying to almost avoid it being a Christmas song. But, of course, the lyrics and the music and inevitably the production will start to incorporate the Christmas spirit, whatever it is. It could be about consumerism, it could be about love, it could be a religious message. It doesn't matter. However you want to do your song, make sure that you approach it as your own. Make it your own to start with. Don't worry, we've got lots of time to put the decorations on the Christmas tree, right? We're just trying to find a good tree here, right? A good song is what we're trying to do. This can be your own song or it can be a cover song, right? There's lots of public domain songs out there that you can do. You've heard them a lot on the radio. Just pick one that's going to work for you, and then whether you're writing or you're doing a cover, and then start by making it not sound like a Christmas song. Number 2, which ties into number 1, try to avoid slathering your song in Christmasism, if that's even a word. So what I mean is that try to avoid having your song instantly identified as a Christmas song, but also being just like hidden. It's like putting too many ornaments on the tree, right? We don't want to do that. We worked on getting the right song. We're now going to put the ornaments on. We need to do that tastefully. So again, you don't just want to say, well, I'll throw some Christmas sleigh bells in there and boom, it's a Christmas song. We want to think about how can I make this a Christmas song without it being too Christmassy? Like, putting all the different kinds of things in there. So the bells, the background vocals, the kind, usually the sort of choir, often female background vocals, things like that. We want to avoid those sort of things that are going to just make people sort of see it as just another song. We want to capture them. And to do that, we want to have the song stick out of the Christmas spirit, right? We want your song to be identifiable and something people can relate to as a song, not just the sound of Christmas. And third, deliver the message of Christmas. Don't just sound like Christmas. So what I mean by that is that you want to make sure that the song that you're singing and that you're performing is authentic. You want it to be something that people will really feel the message of Christmas. They don't want it shouldn't just sound like Christmas, like walking into a department store and listening to some, production music or something on the speakers as background. You want to have a song that actually really compels people to want to play it, to listen to it, and gives them that feeling. And that feeling comes from authenticity. It comes from that part where you write the song that's important to you. You can fall into the trap of starting to write and be like, well, I'm just going to write it like a Christmas song. No, write it like your song. There'll be enough time in the production, especially, to add in enough Christmas stuff where it's going to become obvious what it is. But you want to create something that's inspirational, something that really brings people in the moment of the holidays. If it's a cover, pick one that you feel the lyrics, where you really feel like you identify with the lyrics, something that speaks to you. And if you do it with that feeling, it will translate to other people. So leave me a comment below. I read every single one. I respond to them all. Let me know how you are detaching this summer, how you're getting to see the world from a different angle, how you're getting to see your songwriting from a different angle. And if you haven't caught on yet, what I was just saying, how to see Christmas music from a different angle. Okay? So leave me a comment below. I'll see you there.